Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Wednesday, and we're doing some Hat in Time mods. How you guys doing in the chat? Yay! Hello. Good to see you guys. Hey, Azure Phoenix, how's it going? Been busy for so long. I'm happy to see you out here. Hello. Yippee. Cool, awesome. Yeah, just keep doing that, why don't you? Okay! What? Okay, what? There, I gotta turn down the peace music just a tiny bit. There we go. We good. We all good. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some more Hat in Time mods. I previously had done some Hat in Time mods for our 10-year anniversary week. I'm in the middle of talking about stuff. Pie face. More specifically, pie head. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was doing some mods for that day, but we cut it off a little bit short because suddenly there was a Phoenix Wright stream happening somewhere, and I was just like, I am needed! So, we are going to go ahead and dive into some more Hat in Time mods. Honestly, I got a big collection of them, like, for real. So, we're going to be going through quite a few. Although some of these mods that I've got collected, like, they could potentially last 1 to 2 hours. So, this might be a one mod day. It might be like, maybe it's a whole bunch of like little, tiny ones. OSHA! Jesus. That's a lot of stuff. Got some explaining to do, don't I? No, you don't. You got nothing to explain whatsoever. You have your own life and your own time, and you don't have to show up to every single freaking stream that I do. That is important. Mm-hmm. Important distinction. I especially don't want people to become like, you know, like codependent of me or anything like that. No. You live your own freaking life. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive on into some games. Sunflower says, I've already familiar with your vids. Watched all the Snatcher ones because I love Snatcher. Of course. That's where a lot of people go. Come to think of it, I was on my TikTok recently, and I was taking a look at like what the things are. As I was saying, thank you, Carl. No, I was taking a look at like what currently is the most liked videos on my TikTok. Most of it's Hat in Time stuff. It's mostly fandom things, and I'm just sitting there like, I've made a whole lot of my own personal videos. It's kind of sad that those haven't gotten any traction. But, you know, that's kind of how it goes. That's how fandom be sometimes. So, let's go ahead and dive on into the game tab and see what's going down. Bye, dope. Yeah, we're here. Okay. Xbox 360. Wait, they need to change that input setting. This is an Xbox One controller, thank you. Or an Xbox Core controller. By the way, boycott Xbox. Anyway, I don't want to bring too much, like, you know, controversial shit, but there's one thing that's currently living rent-free in my head. I was thinking the other day, like, I'm kind of, like, really adept to Xbox controllers, and I wonder whether or not, like, sometime in the future I might want to swap over to a different one. Just for the sake of, like, not handing any more money to Microsoft. Even if I have to, like, you know, get replacement batteries and stuff, that would also make me upset. Been gone for so long, I've been making games in Roblox. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we got some people asking which games you've been making. All right. Now, I got some questions for you guys. Well, specifically one very specific one. And it's an important one. I need all you guys, like, on the exact same wavelength here. Oh, actually, wait a second. Before I get to that, I just realized I haven't posted the... I haven't posted the magma. Give me a second. This is something that's relatively new for anybody who has not been in my community. I should probably open up the magma in a browser in this computer as well. Give me a minute. All this stuff is brand new, and I'm so, like, lost and confused. Osha's got the magma link saved. Very nice. There we go. What page do I start on? You guys have been, like, hard at work doing stuff while I haven't been around. That is insane. I would like to state, just for the record, like, I appreciate the art that you guys do, but it is never necessary. Like, not a requirement. It's just a fun thing that I like to, have up there in the event somebody feels like doing something during the stream. Also, it appears that you guys have more or less filled in all the drawing spaces, so I'm gonna give you a few more, just so that we have, yeah, you got a little bit of room to walk around. I'm gonna start on like this page here, and we'll take a look at stuff like in between some mods, I think. What do I think about the alien Bitby? Good question. What even am I? Am I an Alemao? Water elemental? Mystery? Are you talking about like the the alien that's been like, color changed? I'll start on that slide, why the heck not? Give me a moment. Alright. There, I think we're set. Let me go get the link for you guys so that you can go to it. Okay, there we go. Send in chat. I will also pin it so that you guys have easy access to it. There we go. Now, if you don't know what the heck this is Magma, and it's basically a big ol' public whiteboard for people to just doodle around in. And I think it's very fun, very interactive. So let me go ahead and put this on the screen just so people that aren't in the Magma get a chance to take a look at it. Badoink! I love him. I love him so much. Yay! So much happy. Yay. And yeah, there's the Bitby Alemao. Zip zap zip. Zip zap. Brings the community together. That's true. And then there's an ocean currently sitting on my screen at the moment. And fuck's happening here? I don't remember. What? Oh, wait. Whoa. They see you. Streams for help. Agreed. Love this guy. Show without his coat. That's freaking terrifying. There's a lot of art that you got. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the art that you guys have made. There's an absolute crap ton of it. God, where were we last time? I don't even know. If you look in the spoiler den in Discord, I have provided some sneak peeks into my game. Ooh, very fancy. Okay, thank you very much, Azure. Okay. I think I've been on this one here. And I think this is all new stuff. I love this one. High five! That's great. Also, I'm wishing Synth well. I was on his stream not too long ago. He sounds rough. Like, God, everybody go out and get, like, your flu shots. I don't know if I don't know if it is flu that he's got, but, like, drew me as Gonzo. What the? Also, Paper Puppet Snab. Of course. They turned him into a Muppet. Muppet! I saw this too. Look at this. It's Wally, except bitified. It's like he's wearing like a Halloween costume or something. Oh, Lona. Ow! I'm making jokes! I was about to say Alone on a Friday night, but then you're just like, nope, Apple. Give me a second. I need to cancel that guy out there. There we go. All right. Hey, Grapefruit, how's it going? Grapefruit was talking to me in DMs. You were mentioning Grapefruit was asking if they could come and join the stream here, and I would have said yes if the Hat in Time mod specials weren't like a one guy kind of thing. I'm curious, like, how much Hat in Time have you played? Like, how in depth in the lore are you, so to speak? Owie. Freaking cans. None. What? Really? Oh man. I recommend Hat in Time to freaking everybody. I don't know. See, I recommended it to Synth, but I'm gonna be real. I get the vibes that it's not a game for him. I don't know. He seems like uninterested, which is totally fine. You know, like not everybody's got their own different tastes and you know, different stuff they'd like to consume. Ah, yes, Wally is cosplaying Bit. I got it. I got it. Whoa, horror. Oh, terrifying. I also like this freaking goober sitting in the corner over here. I like this. I don't know what character this is, but I like this. That's a pumpkin. I see that. Where am I? Also, Mazel Tov to OSHA for getting their driver's license. Very nice. Oh, it's your OC, Spooky. Very nice. Cool. Oh, we got more freaking Jason Voorhees. Oh, wait. More time. Just needed to take a look at that real quick. Next up here, let's see. A boink. Actually. and then we got like a funny little synth sitting here. Nice. 6, 7. We're learning to count. It's great. Oh, and oh yeah, here's the conspiracy board. In stock? Is Bitby is Bitby lost in a cornfield? Bitby, bit. There he is. Bit, snap. Snab. No, does that mean snab? In stock? Is snab behind this? It's all connected. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there it is. 6, 7. By the way, for anybody who doesn't like the 6-7 meme, you should probably get out now. Avoid it like that. So here's the thing, like... Oh, hey, Skibbity. Dude, like, I like brain rot, okay? I enjoy brain rot, including the new stuff. So, shush. I love Carl's conspiracy boards. Yeah, they're freaking great. Oh no, I'm in Hazbin Hotel. How did that happen? Shoo fuck! Anyway. Oh, we got a little bit of a Eddie. Very nice. What the heck is he scheming? Always catch things so late. I'm just now playing Fallout 3. That's valid. Honestly, we're currently dealing with a situation where video games are slowly starting to move in the direction of being like AI slop drivel. So if you can play older games, I recommend this. Like, this is fine. There is nothing wrong with playing a game like even 10 years after its expiration date. Because let's be real, video games don't have an expiration date. Just play what you like, man. Muffin is here! Hi! Welcome, Muffin. Good to see. Alright, let's see. Ow. Next thing on the list here. Oh, we saw this one. Let's move over here. Ooh, what's going on here? Is this some sort of like... Okay, so we got some stats or whatever the heck is going down. Health. All it is... Oh, hello. Muffin has invited Snab to the team. You know what? You are in a good stream to be here, Snab. You enjoy the Hattie Times, correct? Oh, it's his favorite. Very nice. Me in Dandy's world. Sorry. I see. I don't do a heck of a lot of stuff when it comes to, like, Roblox things. So, if there's anything that I'm really behind the times about, it's Roblox. Unfortunately, that's on principle, because, like, I see all the news stories talking about frickin', like, you know, Roblox doing terrible things behind the scenes, and, like, you know, being a den for a lot of very uncomfortable people, you know. Oh, Azure says I'm the one to come about Roblox. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Anyway, so yeah, that is the magma. I have posted the link over in the chat. If you want to join the festivities and just draw a thing, it is available there. And I guess I'll periodically come to it, or either that, or I will completely forget about the fact that it's there, and then I'll take a look at it at the end of the stream. Which usually, I mean, that tends to bring some fun little surprises. So, you know, don't support what the company has been doing. Fair enough. Anyway, that will do it for, like, you know, introductions there. Now, let's get back to what I was going to talk about here. I have a very important question that I need to ask all of you. And, you know, everybody, square up. This is an important one. Need everybody's opinion on this one. Do we set the biddy free? I need to know. What are we doing here today? Are we just going this hat kid? Or do we bust out the child? Oh my God, Pink, where have you been? You didn't figure that? Oh my God, wow. I think I feel like I kind of have to now. Spooky says I only ever play as Biddy Kid. I worry about doing that on Hat in Time mod specials because of just compatibility issues and the fact that, like, you know, who knows if the cutscenes are set up for something like Biddy Kid. Anyway, I suspect I kind of have to. Allow Biddy Kid to be a chaotic gremlin? Yeah? Hello! Hold on, he's not in the proper skin. Nothing. Look at him! This is the Biddy Kid mod, and this was done by Habiyob as a special little present for me from a long time ago. And yeah, it is Biddy. It's me. Got stars. Stars are wavy. And also, tiny little kitty inside of a basket. Very cute. He also comes equipped with a pizza peel, which he beats the ever-loving tar out of things for. But baby, he's so cute. Oh, no worries, Sunflower. You were in the proper stream to talk about Snatcher, so yeah. Can't say to watch, but just wanted to wish you a great day and stream. Thank you very much, Vapori-san. I appreciate that. Suzak says I've been comatose for illnesses for the past 4 days. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh, man. I said it earlier in the stream, but I'll say it again. We're currently in the middle of cold and flu season. Like, get your immunities up, possibly go get yourself vaccinated. I'm really hoping that maybe I can get myself vaccinated at some point here. Nova is finishing up drawing for high school yearbook. You're drawing for the yearbook? Wow. That's cool. So, a couple other things about, you know, the Biddy Kid mod. Now, obviously, so Maplekin is the person that originally designed the Bit-Bee that you see here before you. And can you behave today? Thank you. Anyway, yeah, she designed the bit, and this is another one of her little, like, designs that she has made. It's basically sort of a young me. We're not 110% certain what exactly this thing is. Is this a young version of me? Is this just a, you know, a child of the exact same, like, genotype? I don't freaking know. Anyway, but yeah, this thing is also voiced by Mapley. Yeah. And she did an adorable job on it. And I was there to give, like, you know, little pointers about, like, where I wanted to go direction-wise.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Dummy.
I like it. Grown tired of the story and adventure mods when there hasn't been a sequel for Gears for Breakfast, but seeing you play this again, I should make to play it again too. Yeah, if you want to. It's just been a while for me, so, like, there's a lot of stuff that I still need to go and take a look at. Yahoo! Why is he calling us stupid? Oh, don't worry about him. He's fine. He's a little bit of a brat. Just a tiny bit. Welcome back, tiny baby. Dead. Actually, funny enough, the fact that he called me tiny baby alien, I feel that makes sense. Anyways, so I got myself a big ol' list of potential mods that we can do. I already know what the first one is. Snatcher forces you to sit on a bench while he aggressively spins, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I actually have the mod list up this time around. This mod was done by Charister. Oh, and actually it says it up there. Version spin! There are too many good mods, so to fix that, I create whatever this is. This is not a good mod. Don't rate this up. You can't tell me what to do. Oh. Oh no. Ooh, we're in the Snatcher Void. I mean, there's a bench over there. Am I allowed to leave? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I sat down on a bench and it's not allowing me to leave. Oh, God damn it. How you do? How's your day been? Had a good one? What you been up to? You been with any family or friends? I've chilled out with some family and friends. Bonding a little bit more with my brothers as of late. We're all kind of communing based on the fact that currently, you know, everybody is trying to, like, save a little bit of money. So we're trying to figure out what we can get away with without spending an arm and a leg. Oh, she says, I'm getting my driver's license in a week. Yeah, congratulations on that. Swapping to my original Switch with a Switch OLED. Oh, nice. Mainly because my old Switch consistently disconnected from me online, from online multiplayer games like Among Us and Splatoon way too often. Like, I'd try, oh, he's gone now. God forsaken. I'd try, to play Among Us with my friends, and I'd disconnect 3 separate times. Very interesting. I wonder what happened here. Yeah, that's a very good question, Zelda. I don't know. I don't think there is an answer. Also, what is he spinning on? Is that a candle? Yeah, I think he's like coming out of a candle. Weird. Currently working on scholarship essay. Nice. Snatcher? You okay, dude? You okay, buddy? Spin. Oh. Took you a minute, anyway. Spin. Is it me, or is he slowly spinning faster? No, I think he's spinning the exact same speed. Oh, and Nova's been showing off like some stickers that they've been printing. They printed off a goofy bit sticker, which is cool because like it looks like the sticker printer that they got is only black and white, and thankfully, Nova, come on, man. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a snatcher, baby, right round, round. Oh, Snatcher babies. Oh, that's a really creepy concept. You know Muppet Babies? Imagine that with Snatcher. Yay, cursed thoughts for the win. I need to get the hell out of here. Let's run. Get back to the hub. I'm sure that there's probably some great thing that you get by the end of the countdown. I don't think I want to know. We're leaving. Snatcher Baby sounds cute. I haven't seen Muppet Babies in a very long time, but I remember it being very wholesome and very fun. Alright, So, I got this big old list of maps that I have. From my knowledge, I don't think I have ever seen before. So I am interested in going to one of them. Anybody have any takes? Like, yeah, any particular ones that look like particularly cool to you? I will do a drawing of that, says Pink. Awesome. There happens to be a magma here. If you are adept at doing magma stuff. Skyline Station, eh? This guy. We could do that. Let's see. I see it says it's made by Exog J, but I wanna... I'm assuming that's probably correct. Where is it in my list? Where are you? There it is. Yeah, it says the exact same thing. I'm very thankful that they actually say the map maker's name in the, the newer versions of Hat in Time. Azur has invaded the magma. Very nice. All right. Run, swing, dive, and ride through this cute as heck level that crosses the Alpine skyline with the Nyakusa Metro. Traverse colorful mountains and locations atop trains and platforms to collect pawns of all kinds and explore food options of all sorts. Meet familiar faces, peruse the wares of shady vendors, and hunt down power pawns in this exciting new level. This map comes with 2 timepieces, 7 rift tokens, 8 new stickers, 10 yarns, 2 exclusive dies, Timmy, for some reason, and 30 plus minutes of cat-filled platforming. Thank you, Floofy, for providing so much insight and fresh art for this level, and thank you to those who played it. I couldn't have done this without you all. Please leave feedback in the comments below, and do enjoy your time at Skyline Station. Alrighty. Oh, about to pass out on your bed with my 4 hours of sleep. You should go to bed. Go sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is good for the bones. I got a heck of a lot of sleep last night. Like, basically, like, you ever have, like, a really good sleep, and then, like, you pass out, you wake up, and then you go, I think I would like second sleep, please, and then you pass out again for another, like, 3 or 4 hours. I was there. Yay! Oh, it's so fun seeing Biddy show up. Anyway, here we be. Hello, cat crowd. Okay, so we got 125 that we need to collect. Not enough food, but good scenery. Trying to think of the last restaurant I was at where, like, that kind of is the description of that restaurant. Oh, honestly, a heck of a lot of... you know what? No, honestly, like, that never really lines up with, like, any of my experiences with any restaurants I've been at. It's usually, like, a crap load of things that you don't necessarily want, and also good scenery. Why am I grabbing this? I don't know. Making clips is hard. Oh, yeah. Well, positive thing, like, making clips has actually gotten a heck of a lot easier. It's easier than it was a long time ago, I'll say. Like, now you can actually do it, like, in browser, as you watch your stream. It's nice and convenient now. Whee!
Keeps putting these stickers everywhere. Kids these days. No respect for public spaces.
What sticker? What sticker? Where?
I do
Is there a hidden sticker somewhere around here? Interesting. Hey, Farrell, how's it going? Oh, man, the Nyakusa stuff. I remember when I first played the Nyakusa Metro DLC, I really, like, did bare bones surface level stuff with it. It was only until, like, I played it on my off time that I was like, man, this DLC is, like, really in-depth. Like, there is so much stuff to see and collect in that thing. Excited? My fiance is moving in, hopefully, at the end of the month. Heck yeah, man! That's awesome! Also, pride. Trans rights, yay! Nice place to sit. No big deal. I'm sure that I could probably get like some extra special combos for, you know, going in and buying stuff here. I'm good. Also, what's the seal doing?
Oopsie whoopsie, miss. Very sorry. We had a bit of an accident trying to get the shiny thing up there.
Oh dear. At least I didn't go overboard. Makes me laugh whenever I see, like, I don't know whether or not these mods are allowed or if they're immediately kicked off, but like, you know, those mods that like are taking the trans rights flag out of Yakuza Metro. And it's just like, how butthurt do you have to be to do that? Let that asset, like, it was literally just sitting there not doing anything. And you're just like, no, it bothers me. Now, adversely, I love the mods that are basically just, you know, replace all textures in Hat in Time with the trans rights sticker. That I can jive with. Sunflower, it's 2 a.m. where you're at? Sleep is good! Good God. If you're in a weird-ass time zone, maybe get some rest. The VOD will exist. I know that, you know, the live experience is different than the VOD. I understand that, but still. Sleep is good for your bones. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. 4 a.m. You people need... Naps, goddammit, naps. All right, where am I going here? I think I'm supposed to, like, ride the rails over there. Probably. I don't know. This place is, like, a little bit of a doozy. Ooh. Is this just going around in a circle here? Oh, jeez! Yeah, okay. Whoa. Okay. Caution. Hoya! Yay! Womp womp, I have a headache.
Yeah, some ibuprofen.
Oh, hey kid! Don't mind me, just soul searching. Stay from work may be on the sun, but, you know, you'll never truly get the real experience. Life in the mountains. I hate the mountains, but a guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do.
I hate this.
Let's see, what do we got? Na, na, na. Who is that guy? I liked him. Oh, you mean the tourist? Yeah, kind of a goober. He's got a constant feud with this one guy named Steve, who's apparently constantly one-upping him. Oh, fish guy. Dude, these cats here are, like, totally giving me some, like, weird looks. What's that you say? Cats eat fish? Dude. That's, like, really messed up. Oh, hello. Yay. Styling. Styling on you. Let's see. It appears I can go into here. I wonder what's in here. Oh, okay, it's a warp to somewhere. What the heck?
Ready to take your order.
No, thank you.
One.
Oh! Okay, we're opening up a vault now. Neat. Do, 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 do. Oh, I am being pointed that direction. But why would I go there when I can go my own path? Be my own silly being. Oh, also, like, there's got to be more tickets, right? Not just that one? Oh, gravy. This is a little in-depth. Okay. Very well. I'll try and remember all of this. Non-linear? That can't happen. Hey, Cecil, how's it going? And don't worry, you are never late to any of my streams. If you're here, that's all that matters. It makes me happy. Blows my mind whenever anybody actually shows up to my streams. Like, I don't want to poo-poo on myself and all that jazz, but like, it's weird. Still remember the days where like nobody was here, and I would just sort of like speak into the void and cross my fingers that somebody heard. I'm sure a lot of you have been there. Or you're just like... What do you mean actually shows up? We love your streams. And that's what boggles my brain. You enjoy these strange neurons that are sitting in my head. Also, Empress is here. Well, well, well. Seems someone doesn't understand the idea of boundaries. Come for more catnip, kitten. I don't know if you should say yeah to this. Should I simply cut you down where you stand? Oh, that thought. Now that I think about it, you're still indebted to me and just so happen to be in need of a worker that doesn't act like an animal. Unfortunately, you're my best option. Here's my business proposal. Incompetent cats were tasked with moving a supply of valuables across the metro the other night. Needless to say, that somehow messed up, and I'm missing a large quantity of the aforementioned payment for some of my more important clientele. Since no kitten could resist the coup of any yarn balls, and you surely have no use for such, I've decided that you'll be the most fit for the job, and therefore will find them for me. Know that if you have even the slightest idea to steal from me again, I won't hesitate to throw you to the dogs. Now go. I expect you to look thoroughly. There should be about 10 in total, so leave no stone unturned, kid. I see. That's why I'm collecting these. Because, like, the original use of these was you collect yarn and then you craft hats. But I've crafted all the hats, so what the heck am I supposed to do with yarn? I guess this. Hey, I'll take it. I'm late since I haven't been able to pop by, but Happy New Year, bud. Thank you, Misaki. I appreciate that. I hope everybody else is, like, having a fairly decent start to their year. I've talked about this several times on my streams. What the heck is Timmy doing back there? How? Why? How did you grow to be so huge? Please teach me your ways, strange magic man. What the heck? He dancing. Yeah, he definitely dancing. Oh, hey. Aw, yay. Biddy knows how to count. He's just doing a little dance. Just hanging out. What's this about? The vending machine is empty. Well, frickin' great. What's this about? What? Interesting. So a thing that, like, respawns these apples.
I think it's weird there's a big fancy jewelry store here.
Good for you. Let's see. We got a little hatch. What are these things? This way to the stick of the peak. Very well. What do I gotta break? Okay, I'm trying to look for, like, ice. Because, like, these cherry things are supposed to crush ice, if I remember right. Whack. I just came here from the Deltarune stream. I've had enough Tenna for today. Oh yeah, that's right. I've seen a whole bunch of like the stuff that Muffin is currently making that's like Tenna related, and it looks really cool. Wow! I see. Oh, this is cruel and unusual. I'm normal. No, you're not. But that's why you're cool. All right, how long is this clock? All right. So not over there. Yikes. Shit! I refuse to be normal. A ticket in the food stand? Oh, which one? Over here? Oh, yeah, you're right.
3.
Nice. Nice looking out. So hungry. There's literally lobster. Okay. I mean, I guess it's rude to steal somebody else's food. But I mean, if you're starving, like, come on. Oh, do I need to? Oh, I think I get it. Oh, all right. So here's what needs to happen. Shit. Okay. No, that's not what needs to happen. Hold on. Talking about seals. Whoa. Baby! Compare you to a kiss from a rose. Worst seal impression. Dang it. Yeah, okay, I see what needs to happen here. We're just gonna go Eepy. Sounds like a plan. Sleep well. I hope you have a very good rest of your night. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Tough. Even though they're hungry, what if you were hungry as well? Would you take it then? What would it say about my character if I said... It's lobster, man. What do you want from me? Hua. Okay, good. Thought I was gonna have to do some crazy tricks.
4.
Flawless, kid.
All right. Okay, I'm here. 20% off. I guess a vacation here. I'm sure it actually says something. I think that cat species like language actually does mean a thing. Ooh, hey, there's a token. Yeah, sure. I don't need tokens, but I'll grab it. Wasn't wearing my glasses and asked out loud to no one, "Where's my glasses?" And then just looked on the side table behind me and went, "Oh yeah, right there." See, I'm blind as a bat without my glasses, so I don't have to worry about that because I'm constantly wearing those. And if there's ever a situation where I'm not wearing them, panic! No, I mean, keep your cool. Everything is fine. Nothing is broken. All right. Got 2 more of these guys. Both of them on lower levels. This better be worth it. Oh, nobody's ignoring you. You're good. Hi, I see you. Sorry, like, if I'm not, like, talking a heck of a lot. Like, I'm very, like, zoned into a lot of Hat and Timey related stuff at the moment, so. Oh, Insomnia Ghost is over on the YouTube. Howdy. Another major apology to people over on YouTube. my brain just like, for some reason, I get very distracted and I never look over on the YouTube window, despite the fact that it's literally right there. Gotta be better about that. What's the spooky man here doing? What? Hi?
What? Test 1, 2. Okay. What? What are you staring at? What's with that look? My living conditions aren't exactly stable, kiddo. Get used to it. Stop judging. I'm not a trash babble. Look, kid, since you don't look like you have anything better to do you want to play a game or something? Here's the deal. I found a few stickers doing some spring cleaning. And, me being the generous snatcher, I've left a few of them lying around here for you to clean up. Why don't you check out that peak over there and leave me alone for starters? After all, I have a lot of reading to catch up on, kid.
Hey. Wow, what? Snatcher? Snap was already here. Thank you, Farrell, though. I guess he's here 2 times now. Ow. Frick it. Jeez, man. No, do not smooch the ghost. I don't think he would consent to that. It doesn't help that he's like, I mean, he's not necessarily taken, but he's definitely like, I don't think he's looking for a relationship. Last one didn't go very well. Should have a redeem for summoning multiple snaps. I do wonder if there's a way that, like, you know, you can double up on a particular redeem. Like, you know. So, like, a redeem can do multiple different types of things depending on, like, an integer of how many times it's been used. You know what I mean? So, like, one snap shows up on my head, and then, like, another one could probably show up on my shoulder. Before you know it, I'm just covered in stabs. I have the power of nostalgia and anime on my side. And worse, nostalgic anime.
We're all sold out. Sorry.
Ow. Well, good for you. I can fix him. No, you can't! I can tell you right now, no, you cannot! Hooray! Alright. Tad bit lost. I believe where... the next ticket was located somewhere a little bit lower down. I really hope it's not on one of those islands. That would suck. Come to the... Frickin' Timmy. Come to think of it, I don't really, I don't even know what the heck happens if I open up that chest either. Like, for all I know, it's nothing. I don't even know where's the timepiece? What? Nothing interesting nearby. Okay! What? Hello? Heck was that? I think that was just the gate. Okay. Whee! I just want Snatcher as a friend or parental figure. I don't know if I would want him to be a parental figure. Magma won't let me move layers. Oh, ew. That sucks. Okay, so this final one. Somewhere that way. It's so funny to me still that, like, you know, nobody has... I don't know if it's like one of those, we haven't figured out how to code the trails, or like, just nobody can be arsed to code the trails. They're just like, no, we're not going to make it curve or anything. Who cares? Ooh, hello. Whoa, whoa, where am I? Okay. Anything over here? Hey, dude, you look shady. I mean, that definitely looks like stuff out there. Do I see a ticket? Don't know if I see a ticket. I just want to cuddle Snatcher and nuzzle. All y'all are thirsty. I'm getting out the water bottle. I'm not! Well, don't be in the splash zone then.
Ouch. I think there's
Simple. Okay, I'm gonna wait for like this train to show up here. Bum, 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 bum. All right, do I see anything? I mean, I see stuff. Is there anything that I have to like collect though? Water pistol acquired. It's a purple worm on a string and you're thirsting for it. What is wrong with you?
Plus, forgot to mention, kid, not all stickers are at this peak.
Hi. How you doing? Where am I going from here? I'm guessing I gotta like ride this next rail. You have something to say?
wanna buy something.
Oh, purchases. How much? You know what? I'm gonna buy something. Because I need a little bit of food. Spring rolls.
Come.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's go. Apparently, the school cafeteria food wasn't good. The chicken in the chicken noodle soup was all rubbery, and from what I heard, some other kids, the mashed potatoes had a really gross consistency. Not surprised. It is cafeteria food after all. And that makes me sad, because, like, dude, you could make, like, really, really good food cheaply, and you could make it taste good and not taste like a shoe. And yet, you know, budgets don't allow for that, unfortunately, so. Like, just recently today, I went and made myself something that, like, it's not necessarily, like, super a high-value meal or anything. There's nothing over here. It was, like, an interesting stir-fry thing with, like, some hash browns, some cheese, a little bit of, like, hamburger, and, like, it's basically just, it was just a slurry of a whole bunch of different, like, ingredients thrown into a fry pan. And, like, you know, it was nothing to sneeze at. Matter of fact, visually, it looked a heck of a lot like, I want to say, like, prison food. However, tasted pretty freaking good. Honestly. Like, it hit the spot. Like, a hearty, very tasty little thing. And if you get the right chefs with the right ingredients and, like, the right care, you can make a pretty decent meal, but unfortunately, yeah. Oh, oops. Budgets don't do that. Your cafeteria has poutine? Can I go to your cafeteria? Sounds freaking awesome. Past one. Ah, that's unfortunate. What's poutine? Poutine is basically like French fries that are covered in like kind of like squeaky cheese, like melted squeaky cheese and gravy. Major delicacy of Canada. And I don't believe I've ever had, like, a genuine, actual, like, good poutine. And that's sort of the sad part. Is it like, I think I've had sort of, like, bootleg poutine that's, it does the job, but it's not good. Or, you know, it's not good enough, I think. The Canadian herd poutine, give it. Give it over, give it over, give it over, give it over. Mine. One thing I do miss from high school lunch was the nachos they had. can't have dairy, so they had an option of putting some beef and such on tortilla chips. Ooh. Interesting. Have I been through here? I think so. What's down here? Doesn't look like anything noteworthy. Wonder how one... Have I been over there? I feel like I have. Perhaps. I'm a little bit turned around, not gonna lie. I know one thing that my cafeteria used to do was probably the most low-effort thing they could possibly put on lunch that day. They just, like, they brought in a whole bunch of Dorito bags, like individual Dorito bags, cut them open, and then they filled them with, like, cheese and lettuce and and like little bit of meat, and they called that, like, a taco in a bag. Farrell's been subscribed for 3 years. Good lord. Stop talking about food! No. I want to talk about food. I'll talk about food all day. I've gotten like 62 out of 125 of like the blue boys here. What paths have I been to and not been to? If I had any like criticisms when it comes to this map, it's that the direction of the map is a little bit confusing. Like, I'm not entirely 100% sure where I have been and where I haven't been, and like where I'm supposed to go next. My school lunch had a snack time. Today for snack time was this deep dish pizza. Wait, hold on. I have to stop to read that. What? Today for snack time was this deep dish pizza type thing that had the crust in the shape of a fruit tart. So I personally started calling them pizza tarts. Snack time that had pizza tarts? Holy crap! That's kind of amazing.
Around?
Can you feed me another spring roll? Thank you. Hobbits are coming to Fan Expo Toronto this year. The Hobbits? Is that like a band, or is that like... Don't get distracted during rush hour. Not a very good advertisement to, like, make that a thing. I guess I'll get on this lift. Lord of the Rings hobbits. Really interesting. I haven't done a heck of a lot when it comes to, like, anything Lord of the Rings related. I know that my mom is, like, massively into the Lord of the Rings. I have seen, like, little bits and pieces of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I've never, like, you know, committed myself to sitting down and actively watching the entirety of Lord of the Rings. I've considered it, though. Oh, you know what's sad, though? Growing up, I remember my mom had, like, this DVD box set. Oh, dear. Oops. My mom had this DVD box set of, like, the entirety of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And she loved the ever-loving heck out of that. Unfortunately, me and a whole bunch of, like, my brothers had friends that... I'm not going to call them hoodlums. But what I will say is that they did like freebies. And a lot of times they took things from, like, our household that wasn't theirs with the expectation that they were going to borrow them and bring them back. They never did. They took the Lord of the Rings box set and then never returned with it. And my mom is still upset to this day about it. Sticker Peak. This memorial dedicated to those who perished on the climb. Oh no. What? Picnic? What are you doing here, Lassie? We're filming a movie! I may be on my break, but my cameras are still rolling. I swear, if you interrupt me filming, I'll go bloody mad. Just, be careful out there, eh, lass? And if you have any questions, I'm all ears. Yeah, those are some frickin' gigantic ears. Food shop. Celeste reference? Oh, is it a Celeste reference? Oh, forgot. Oh no, poor Mafia. But anyway, I'm thinking one of these days I am gonna pick up myself like some copies of some Lord of the Rings movies and probably watch them. Now, if you're not, oh hey, sticker. Yay! Yatta. Anyway, if you have not been in my Discord like, if you've never been to my Discord, or if you haven't been in the Discord for a while, I have actually started up a little round of, basically like, you know, movie nights, and, exit. Or do I just keep on going down the road? I don't want to keep going down the road. Oh dear. Oh, I see. Hold on a second. All concentration. That way, I assume. Dear gravy. I'm really happy that they have these food vendors so that I can, like, maybe save myself a little bit of trouble. There we go. Celeste was made in Canada. Very nice. No, 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 thank you. Anyway, like I was about to say, we're doing, like, watch parties over in the Discord, and, like, one, I am actively taking a bunch of my old, like, DVD and Blu-ray box sets and things like that, and just my collection in general, and I am digitizing them so that they're a little bit easier for me to watch, like, on, you know, digital platforms like my computer. But also, I'm going and picking up some new movies as well. Or, you know, ones that I don't have access to in my my library. I have a whole box of them coming very soon here. If you were here for one of my casual streams, you might know about a couple of the movies that I have in mind. But yeah, if you are not in the Discord, ! Discord, and it is available there. Whoa. And if you are in the Discord, see, so here's one thing that I was thinking about at one point. I am a little bit nervous about, like, inundating people with way too many notifications that they don't want to get.
What will it be?
And I don't want to at everybody every single time that I do them, so I'm thinking about maybe starting up a movie night, a movie night roll, just so that you get those notifications and they're separate from at everyone's. I know how frustrating that can be. Like, it's annoying to be just in a server and you suddenly get a notification there. It's being like, oh, who's talking about me? And then you find out nobody's talking about you, and it's just another generic notification that was sent by the admin. Ow. Ow. Chaos! Yikes. I need to buy everything from you. Hey.
Ready to take your order.
Thankfully, I have a ton of friggin' pawns. Roll for it is a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, I know there's quite a few people that, like, they don't know that the BitB news roll is a thing. Like, for anything that I count as not being, like, an at everyone situation, I tend to do it on BitB news roll, and that includes stuff like stream announcements, stuff relating to this, yeah, little basic things about the server, stuff like that. I'm gonna swap over to Running Hat here. Ooh, you made your own Sona. Very nice. Okay, failed that one. Ah, balls. Ah! Shit! Crap, 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 crap. I don't know where either of these go. I'm choosing to get off here. Where is this? Where am I? I don't know. I'm going over here. I feel lost in some metropolitan hellscape. I think you only needed to buy one food there. They usually heal completely. Oh. Well, I've got an absolute crap load of pawns, so... doesn't bother me that much. Yeah, okay. Oh, dear. Did I mess up? No, I think I'm fine. But where do I go? Where do I go from here? So that's the end of the yellow line. Okay, I guess I go on the purple one. Or pink or whatever. Please no kill. No die. Ooh. There's more stuff over there. God, this music is so full of whimsy. Are you? Well, I'm alive. I guess, you know, something to that.
Looking to buy?
Give me ramen! Ah, it only filled up one heart. Feed me more! No! Feed me more, you stupid bean! Swine! Open your stand-up again! Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, here.
Are you hungry?
Good stuff. Oh, no, I just recently saw a video. I think it was on TikTok. Been on TikTok way too much. But, as in, any amount of time you spend on TikTok is probably way too much. And I saw a video of, some guy ended up, like... Have you ever heard that one meme? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Well, quite literally that, because there was a dude who went out to a Wendy's and, like, I guess he was a DoorDash driver or something like that who was grabbing somebody's order, and he kept on, like, going up to the window and, like, knocking on the window and being like, DoorDash! And, you know, they were like, okay, what's your order number? Like, what's your name? And, like, he just wouldn't give that information. Kept on being, like, very confusing and not very cooperative, and the dude just looked like he was strung out. At a certain point, the employees started, like, recording the guy, because hell yeah, you record somebody like that who's having, like, that kind of a night, you know, that kind of a meltdown. And then, like, shortly into recording the guy, like, gets aggressive and he decides to, like, punch the drive-thru window, which those drive-thru windows are not thin panes of glass. Like, they're very, very thick, like, tempered pieces of glass. He broke through it. And, luckily, I've heard the guy is arrested. Damn straight. That's freaking horrifying. Also, for the love of all that's holy, like, don't do that to service workers. Like, holy crap. Nobody deserves that, especially not service workers. That is such a mean trick there. Okay. Like, whatever amount of money that they're being paid, it's, like, not enough. Oh, speaking of which, oh my god, I have a different story I need to talk about. This one a little bit closer to home. Bro broke the glass. It's freaking terrifying. Anyway, okay, I made it this time. Cool. Where's the nearest health station? Do you have food? Give me your freaking food. Anyway, no, I got a story here. This actually happened to my dad recently. He went off to a local like hardware store to go and pick up some like supplies for something that he's currently working on. It's one of those fun little things that my family's working on by themselves instead of going to somebody to get it repaired professionally, because nobody has money to be able to do that. Like, nah.
You made it all the way up here, miss. We are so proud. Have the sticker as a commemoration.
I love them. Ooh, Captain. Anyway, yeah, my dad went over to a hardware store and he was looking for a very specific part. And there was one part, like, he thought that maybe there was one particular part that would have worked for what he was doing. But he wanted to, like, talk with somebody there just to shadow with them and be like, hey, is this right? Is this something that I should be picking up? So he walked over to the counter to go and talk to him. And there was a dude there that was absolutely nuclear pissed. Oh, hey. Oh! Oh, that was fun. I like that. Border boy. Anyway, no, there was a guy that was like very nuclear pissed over there. Apparently, so I guess the issue was he had this one particular part that he had bought online, and he wanted it to have delivered to this hardware store. And I guess his tracking number said something about the part being there by Monday. And so he goes there expecting that he's going to end up finding his part there. Well, unfortunately, he gets there and the part isn't there. And he's talking to this one employee who, like, clearly, like, intern. Like, he's not there. He's not like the head honcho there or anything like that. He's just a dude who's making minimum wage. And the dude starts yelling at him. Actually, first of all, he asks to get the part, and then, like, he's told that they don't have the part there. The guy says, no, the part is here. I know the part is here. I have the tracking number. It said it would be here by today. I can literally show it to you. And the employee is just like, I don't know what to tell you, sir. Like, it definitely isn't here. Like, you know, I haven't seen any packages come through here today at all, and I've been here all day. On top of that, like, our delivery trucks don't even show up on Mondays. So, like, I know for a fact that it wouldn't be here if it was going to be any time, it would probably be tomorrow. He didn't take that as a good answer, and he just started, like, pounding the desk, demanding that he sees, like, a manager or that he gets his package. At this point, my dad made the decision that he did not want to stick around because this looked like it was going to get ugly. So, he, instead of buying something that day, he walked away, and, you know, he decided, it's like, I'll get this some other time. So, yeah, this scumbag, not only did he not get the thing he bought, but this place probably lost a sale because my dad was in fear of his frickin' life. I'm going to repeat. Don't treat any sort of, like, don't treat food workers that way. Don't treat retail workers that way. Like, don't be a scumbag. Like, your stuff is not going to get to you any faster by you being a jerk. Also, Lord of Crows is saying, did you just whack him with a pizza paddle? Of course I did. Biddy plays by a different set of rules. One of them is that nobody is exempt from the pizza paddle. If that were me as an employee, I would definitely go get the manager. Yeah, oh, abso-frickin-lutely. That being said, though, like, as I mentioned before, this guy apparently was, like, really young, probably just started there. In all likelihood, probably didn't know what to do, you know? Where is it? Hi, Timmy. How you doing? Good lord.
If my train doesn't show right now, I'm gonna be late.
What
I
train?
didn't hear about any. Wait, what? Just say what? Never mind. I must have misheard.
You're not at a train station. Jesus. 2 a.m. I'm gonna skedaddle, Chad. Good on you. Yeah, it's really late for you. Go sleep. Okay, Poem 4 says nope, but there's a B icon here. Sorry, I have to. Greetings, mortal. I am the long-fabled, long-rejected, long-worshipped celestial protector of this realm. The God of Thunder! Timmy! You have traveled many lengths to find my paradise, and now that you've come to me, I've got a radical task with your name on it. Do you dare accept my challenge, even knowing that you may face many trials and tribulations doing so? I expected that much. Here is your long-awaited, long-foretold quest of legend. Find me some nice, juicy, fresh burgers! I sent 6 in total across these mountains, each bedazzled with the finest, most divine ingredients and condiments known to any kids with hats. Find me these burgers, and in return, you may have an artifact of great power. Go, little mortal. My stomach hungers for some proper cuisine. Didn't think there would be anything to this whole Timmy thing, but surprise. I haven't run into any burgers. I've been running around a heck of a lot and what? Seriously? Also, buried nomad.
Don't mind me. This is my home now.
That is great. Who are you?
I don't know what's up with this giant guy, but he seems rad, I guess.
Ah, that's great. How do I get out of here? Oh, spring. Okay. I noticed there's like the black market here. Is this? Oh, what? Bark. Oh. Oh, I see. It's one of it's the shard mechanic. Very well. This might be a means of winning a an hourglass piece, or an hourglass, a timepiece, a thingamawatchet. Please tell me that did those things not just show up? So now I have to run around again. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, don't be a jerk to anyone. I treat people how I want to be treated. Nicely. Especially on VR chat. Oh yeah, I'm on VR chat a lot now. Oh my god. So, as much as I'd like to spend a little bit more time on VR chat, unfortunately, I get scared away by a lot of the stuff that I hear about what happens on VR chat. Basically, a lot of people that don't behave properly and are very maladjusted and and they expect that VR chat is going to be their therapist, basically. But you should never let the internet be your therapist. But unfortunately, that's a lot of people. Got myself a coin. Sunflower is talking over on the YouTube chat. Should I start talking to my Hat in Time Zone, or is it not okay to RP? Please do not. Do not RP as other characters in my chat. It gets confusing just talking to individuals on the internet that are random people and trying to keep all of that straight. It gets extra confusing when people are like, "Hello, I am Thorgon, the god of thunder," and you're just like, "Ah." Yeah, I am no one's therapist. Exactly. Like, I got my own shit to work out, man. I don't need to work out yours too. Good lord. Like, let people have their VR chat escapism. Like, isn't that the entire point of what VR chat is in the first place? It's just like, I would like to be able to turn off the world for a second and decide to run around in, like, I don't know, a Final Fantasy location or something. I only really play VR chat with people I am friends with or have talked to before. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at, yeah. I will say, there was a period of time where I was like throwing some VR chat get-togethers for community stuff, and those were really fun experiences. Like, no regrets. They were really, really entertaining, and I had a heck of a lot of fun with people. However, like, I don't know, the longer that I've hung out in VR chat and the more experiences I had, the more I kind of realized that that place is like, if I decide to do any VR chat get-togethers again, I feel that I'm probably going to lock it down to being a 16 plus exclusive chat thing, because like I've realized that the environment there is not really appropriate. Like, you can curate as much as you possibly can, but at the end of the day, very likely you're going to run into something seedy or not appropriate for somebody under the age of like 13, which is dang unfortunate. Want to play VR chat, but I cannot afford a headset. Valid. I know you can play it on like desktop if you wanted to, for free. But I will say that the experience is significantly hampered if you are only playing in desktop mode. Like, it's an option, but like, you know, so is taking a baseball bat to the foot. You're just like, I think I'd prefer to do anything else aside from that. What is this? Yarn ball! Azure Phoenix says, oh, you can do that. Oh, you can do that for what exactly? Ooh. Oh! What is that? What is this? Eh, what? Bell? Oh, yeah, this is where I need to, like, take all of my my shards and stuff, I'm guessing. Understood. Age verified on VR chat. Honestly, having access to age-restricted places is nice. Oh, I'm sure it is. Just, you know, the ability to, like, turn your brain off and be like, yes. No screaming children. Oh, thank God. Found out I need to learn French for the musical my school is doing. Any tips? Good freaking question. Sunflower saw me on Tumblr. Wanted to know, can I follow you on that unnecessary misspelled question? I mean, I'm not your dad. You can do whatever the heck you want. Like, whatever social media I got, if you want to follow it, like, go for it. You don't need my permission for that. Where else am I going here? I feel like I've run around a heck of a lot here and gotten not a lot done. I'm enjoying myself, though. And I guess that's what important. That is what is important. Okay. I follow Bet on Tumblr. Random person who asked that question. Join me. Join the Enclave. Anyway, so here's what I've really wanted to have happen. VR chat has the ability for you to make, like, groups. And I think groups is a very useful tool. Like, it allows you to basically, you know, bring together a whole bunch of people in your communities and, like, you know, run special events that are exclusive to those specific events and only allow for certain people. Like, and also it allows for moderation as well, which is, I think, very important if you're going to have some sort of community game nights or anything like that. Like, just the ability to be able to hand moderation tools over to people and be like, hey, keep this place safe, please. That's incredibly valuable, and I think if I would want to do something like that, I would want to have a group. Here's the issue with that, however. In order for you to have a group, you do need to pay for VR Chat Plus. And I guess I just don't do enough in VR Chat that I feel that $100 a year is worth it. Like, that's way too much. I cannot be spending that much money on, like, you know, a pretend VR space. I can't. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. So I'm going to take a guess that you're probably playing the Candlestick. Who, for some reason, I'm thinking his name's Jacques. Is his name Jacques? Or am I just being, like, hyper ridiculously offensive to all French people? Yeah, $100 a year, and you get access to VR Chat Plus. Not worth it, in my personal opinion. I don't use it nearly enough for that to be worth it, so I don't spend money on it. Oh, Lumiere. Right, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you. Now everybody who's a fan of Beauty and the Beast are probably going to tear me limb from limb. Yay. Maybe I should watch Beauty and the Beast on one of these movie nights that we do. Possibly. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. I see there's a thing I can look through here. Oh, it's just a way for me to be able to look at the bell. Okay.
You ever think it's weird there's a big panther?
Just needed to double style on everybody. There we go. Let's see. Where do I go from here?
I don't think you know what you're talking
I got, like, oh, 69 out of 125. Nice. Could be canceled for offending the French. Oh, Lord. Hopefully not. Oh, hello.
One.
Wait, is that an entire other box? Oh my freaking god. I don't even know what so many of these collectibles are for.
Shopping around?
Hi. No, it's fine. Yeah, another critique I have for this map. I love this station. I feel like the goal should be a little bit more centralized. You know what? For somebody who loves just running around and doing all sorts of random stuff, this is not a horrible thing. But like, oh, if you want like a very like focused mission, this is not the map for you. Oh, you pay monthly. Okay. I pay monthly for avatar slots, especially since I am friends with avatar creators in VR chat. Nice. I also want to join the Discord server. Where can I join? Well, unfortunately, there is no command to be able to get that over on YouTube. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this because I'm lazy. There we go. I'm going to see new messages. Let's go. Copy that. I'm gonna paste this over in this chat here. Come on, can I do that? Give me a moment. There we go. There we go. That is the Discord area. If you want to join the Discord, just follow that. A little bit of a warning, you will need to put in a little bit of an introduction about yourself, which it doesn't need to be super detailed or anything. Just, you know, follow along with what the server tells you to do.
We are not supposed to be here, so please don't tell the captain.
Ow! Get hit with a can.
Ever since all these trains moved in next door, there've been even more cat seals and little girls with hats. As much as I like a change of pace, I can't handle all these animals. They're driving my allergies crazy. Hachu.
All right. Oh, what's up here? Another coin. Very nice. I like throwing stuff. You know this. Ah, totally valid. There's that. I keep on being thrown off by seeing Timmy out in the distance. Just like always there, ever present. Oh, hello. Ah. And I believe there's no floor here. I think that's yeah, that's just like track. Ooh, scary. Who is Timmy? That is Timmy. He's just there, vibing. Oh, hello. A sticker. Nice. Oh my god. Getting late for you, so you shall go. Thanks for coming out, son. I appreciate it. 2 out of 5. Oy, oy, oy. What is even? I don't even know. I don't know. What's my goal? I'm so nervous. I'm scared. Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, I've talked to you. You just have food. The blue area looks like it's got some more stuff for me to collect. Let's see if I can hitch a ride. Catch a ride? All right. People still... Oh, wait. Going to be the player 2 character before you got replaced by Bo Kid. Yep. But he is a fan favorite. A cult one, if you will. Bum 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 ba da da. I also feel like it's tedious to like break up all of the electric pawns in like, you know, this many random spaces. You know, it's like I mean I like me a scavenger hunt, but this is a little excessive. Just a little. I also see wait. What?
Clang.
Wait.
Clap.
See some more stuff down here. Whoop.
Boom.
A occult classic. More yarn. How many of that is that so far? Ooh. Honestly, I'm starting to get a little bit up there in how many blue pawns I've collected. I still got a little ways to go, but like, I don't know. I'm not doing too bad. Frickin'. Whoa. Okay. 112. Okay, where could the last blue pawn possibly be? Oh, also, Borg. 4 out of 6 Borg. I swear, did they just spawn in the Bergs, like, as I went to go talk to Timmy?
Now that you mention it.
Did they hide a sign in the clouds?
Awful. It's terrible.
I don't know, did they?
All I can smell now. It's all over the place. I can't believe I didn't notice it before now.
I don't see any. Kind of a lot of goats. Oh, on the trains. Sorry. Oh, hey, there's down there a couple of signs. Whew. Okay. What do we got over here? What? Gee, hello. Mr. Rainfell is now following. Nice. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that a lot. Currently doing some hat in time silliness. Trying to find these last few electric ponds. How could they be? I don't know. I'm just jumping this way. Kind of combed this entire area out, but who knows? Here, give me a second. I need to reset my chats a little bit. There we go. Actually, what time is it? It's 8:30. As much as I want to collect the timepiece for this particular level, I feel like I've kind of done it. You know what I mean? I've kind of seen what a lot of this level has to offer, and I'm sure that, like, I don't know, it's kind of one of those, like, I got a limited amount of time that I got to work with here, so I'm thinking I'm going to leave that up to you guys to complete if you want to. It's not bad, but I definitely think it needs a little bit more, like, central direction, personally. It's like you can get turned around really easy. Drinking. Alrighty. So there's that one. Where else could we possibly go? We have a couple of options here. What do we feel like? You know what? This got my attention recently. Let's go with this. Barbecue by Ghost the Goth. Collect all power ponds while platforming over giant food on a giant barbecue. Real barbecue hours.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're really counting it. Biddy, you're going to be counting for a long time. I don't think you can count that high. Ow. This looks dangerous and very difficult. Hello, Mafia. What? Freaking really? Not difficult enough? You're just like, yeah, I gotta pelt stuff at you too. Die. Oh, I could go for a burger right now. Good lord. All right. This way is complete. Here, I'm gonna turn down the music just a tad bit. It's a little bit loud. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Ow! Biddy, it's fine. You'll live, probably. Also, my tracking just hates it when I hold controllers. It's just like, what is this? Is this a hand? I don't know what it is. Ow. No, we're being roasted. It's fine. It's not like we're made out of something that, like, evaporates, right? Oh god, wait. What's in here? Is this yarn? Yeah, it's yarn. How in Lord's... How do you get in here? I'm not gonna... Play... Oh, wait. Here, hold on a second. Haha! Just like that one stage in Kirby's Dream Buffet. Is it? I wouldn't know. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Messy burger over there. That tentacle burger reminds me so much of SpongeBob, I swear to God. Like, that is something that would absolutely show up in the Krusty Krab. Probably after years of, like, festering underneath the floorboards. Wow, you've never had a grilled banana? I feel it would be smart just to run through here. There we go. How many more of these do I gotta collect? Probably all of them. Now I'm hungry. Specifically for this? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bub. Bitburger. Oh god, don't remind me. Don't remind me of that, like, hideous Bitburger that, frickin' Globat drew. What is this thing I'm standing on right now? Like, okay, I get that, like, this here is a gigantic... Actually, what even is this? It's just a ramp of meat. It's just, like, no food proportions whatsoever. It's just meat. Flesh. Flesh block. Oh, God. It's fine. Die. By the power of Pizza Peel, I have the power! Hey, got it. The flesh of the innocent. Brr. No. All right. This has been fairly easy and terrifying, but easy. Hup. Hooray! Yay! Spam ramp. No! Oh, Lord. The atrocious thing from Hat Kid's fridge is there. That was fun. I like dumb mods like that. Ones that are just like, we're gonna take these assets and just size them up and make a goofy little mod map. I don't need anything to make sense. Welcome back, tiny baby alien! Okay. Now where? Hopefully I can pick something that's relatively fast. Just like, well, all right, I don't know how much more time I'm gonna be spending doing this particular Hat in Time mod special. Though, I can tell you for sure, I'll probably be doing this again next week. Because, like, look at how many freaking maps I've got listed here. It's kind of insane. Dumb mods are honestly the fast ones. I don't know. No, you're probably... Oh, probably the best ones, rather. That's what I play mods for, man. I don't play mods to play, like... Okay, it's nice when a game mod does more of the same of what the game has done, okay? Like, I'm totally cool with that. It's just like... I could get that experience by just replaying the game. I'd much rather, like, you know, play something out of the strange recesses of somebody's brain, you know? Something where somebody was like, hey, you know what'd be fun? Shitpost. Oh, OSHA's back. They can't fall asleep. Oh, you took your last melatonin pill? Oh, no! Go out, get more. Go buy more. Maybe I could do something so boring it knocks you out. All right. Well, what? You know what? Time rifts tend to be pretty quick. Let's do Unmatched Tower by Windrunner. This level will require the use of the Dweller Mask. My first attempt at creating a custom Hat in Time level. A time rift that is a platforming challenge similar to the ones in the game. Open to hearing feedback to make the best experience possible. I love people's first attempts. It's so humble. So simple. Whoa, okay, this camera is drunk.
Wee.
All right. Off we go. For those of you who have like not played Hat in Time before, or are not like, you know, familiar with time rifts, these are basically just like those levels from Super Mario Sunshine where you're just running around on blocks. Except with a more spaced out vibe. Gave the camera 50% alcohol vodka.
Luigi's drunk again!
Whee. Here we be. Oh dear. Okay, I'll try that again. Die, birds. Pretty straightforward so far. Hooah! Acrobatics! Shitposting games in general are fun. Oh, absolutely. Oh dear. Let me retry that. Mm-hmm. Snap rain! Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Alright. Guess I'm gonna draw something in the magma, says OSHA. Well, if you can't sleep, I guess. Ah! I messed up. My timing is off. Wah, frick. Okay. Okay, let's wait. There we go. Smooth. Very smooth. Hup. Yay! Ah, nice. Miko, hello. Oh, this is nothing. Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh. Ow. Whoops.
Clang.
So many snabs, but so little time. Snab, your brethren's call to you. What wilt thou do? Why do you want to go to Taco Bell? You don't eat. Oh, it's just the atmosphere you like. Okay, I guess I can get that. Although, Taco Bell used to be a lot more aesthetic back in like the 90s. Maybe it's just me, and it's maybe my like, you know, my freaking millennial brain. But I feel like I appreciate the old style of Taco Bell a lot more than I do like the modern take of Taco Bell. Modern Taco Bell just looks a lot way too contemporary, you know what I mean? Old Taco Bell was just like you were going to like a Mexican restaurant, and it was very 90s coded. It kind of made me happy, you know? Yo, I'll take you with me when I get some. All right.
Clang.
Haven't been to Taco Bell in a while. I've mostly just been making my own, like, sort of Tex-Mexy kind of stuff at home. Because, you know, saves a little bit of money, and it gives you holy crap leftovers afterwards. There used to be this place near my house called Miami Subs, and it was the most 90s place ever. I wish it was still. Oh, that makes me sad because that sounds like that's not a major chain. Like that sounds like that's something that somebody, you know, a mom and pop shop. You know what I mean?
I did it.
Oh, wrong one. Yay! Oogly boogly, I am here at last, nerd, says Maddie. Hello! Welcome to stream. That was a really, really nice time rift. There wasn't anything too surprising in there, but like, you know, there were a couple of mechanics that sort of mess with my brain, but I enjoy. That was good. We have in a super fancy ass McDonald's in my town. Same. Yeah, well, okay, I don't know if I would call it fancy. I have one of those McDonald's that's like they've renovated it after the whole you know, the pandemic. That's there's the word. Jesus. They renovated it after the pandemic. And it used to be a really nice sit-down kind of restaurant situation where like they had all the soda machines and all of this stuff available to you, like all this seating arrangement. And then they modified it so that they only have like a couple of tables sitting around and maybe like some napkins on a table sitting somewhere. But that's it. That's all you get. And like everything else is sitting like behind the counter somewhere where the employees do work with it. Also, you know, they added a whole bunch of these like smart display things where you like put in your order and then you wait for it to arrive on the counter, which like, you know, I guess like I'm not too against them, but at the exact same time, like it means you're not interacting one-on-one with somebody. And also another frustrating thing is that because of the fact that they've put all of their amenities behind the counter, it means you can't get free refills. That kind of thing is just gone now. Like, and that's so dumb because I know a bunch of fast food places that are around here that don't do that. They do still have the free refill option. And I appreciate that, even though you probably don't need that much soda. Anyway, I want French fries now. Same. We got this guy here, Honeycomb Platform Rift, submitted to the Hat in Time Discord modding jam for the theme of space. And this map was done by Poppy Parade. Explore a low-gravity time rift in space, filled with strange honeycomb-shaped platforms that become solid when an orb is hit. Just like the Pink Fluffy Cloud Rift, this mod also features original models I made in Blender. I originally wanted to make this a chapter mod where you're sneaking into a honeycomb base run by a bunch of space bees. But then I tried to make it 2D, and then I eventually decided to just make it an ordinary rift due to time constraints. This was the first modding jam I took part in, and I enjoyed making this level a lot. Well, very nice. Let's give this honeycomb rift a shot and see what happens. Ooh. Fancy stars. Very sparkly. Good gravy. What is safe to walk on and what's not safe to walk on? Watch out. Yeah, no shit. A lot of how the new buildings of chain restaurants feel like they're sanitized. Like the buildings are nice, but also just kind of boring to look at. Yeah, like they're sanitized in more ways than one. Ooh, anti-gravity. Oh. Whoa. Neat. Hop. That's a hook, apparently. Gotcha. Very interesting. Yeah, this is fun. Gravity. Oh boy. What is this gonna do? Okay, so that's just teaching you that these blocks do alternate between each other. Very good. What are these strange trees? Yeah, I don't like the sanitation look. don't know whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing that. Oh, well, I guess I'm fine.
Sparkles.
Oh, I see what I was supposed to do there. Okay. I think that might be one of the things that I liked about old style Taco Bells. They kind of looked a little filthy, not gonna lie. They didn't look like some place you wanted to stay in for too long. Whee!
Clang.
Where? What? Okay. I'm playing with distractions on now. All right, let's go.
Flap.
Where to now? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus! Ah! Ah! What is this water doing? I don't like these effects. Oh. Space up there. Where do I go?
Clang.
What? The yeeting has begun. Pelt him. Oh, I see. It's a rift thing token. Okay. I'm fine. I got enough of those. God, what an interesting little jungle gym this place is. Well, now I'm just curious to see, like, I want to see space bees. Am I weird for that? I want my space bees, dang it.
Cling.
Whoa.
Flap.
You ever seen a pizza peel be used to hook onto a wall? Well, now you have. Space bit bees? Well, there's a drawing prompt for you. What would I look like as a spaceman? Good question. Up! I'm here. Yay! Phoenix says good night. Are you taking off here? Thanks for coming in, if you are. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Oh, wait, no, Suzix is taking off. Oh, okay. Well, hi, Phoenix, and also see you later, Suzix. I'm messing up everything here. Don't know if it's a mildly unpopular opinion, but I miss restaurant playgrounds. That's not unpopular at all. I miss them too. Man, it would be really weird to see, like, you know, an adult, like, mid-30s guy walk into one of those playgrounds. But at the same time, No, that's not the unpopular opinion section. That is like if that what did people call, like, you know, the opposite of hot takes? Lukewarm takes, cold takes, frigid takes. Yeah, that is an ice cold take right there. I think those are really cool. And the only problem is, like, you know, a lot of places, like fast food places, don't really want to associate their brands with, like, childhood obesity, so they're actively sort of dialing back on that. And so that means they're taking away a lot of stuff that would directly coincide with having a lot of children in the area. And so, you know, McDonald's still has toys, but that's kind of the extent of it. Now they're just like, no, we want your kids to, like, grab their food and go away. Which doesn't fix the issue. And in fact, you know, kids have less places to actually run around and burn the calories now that they've gotten rid of the play places. McDonald's had such a cool one where you lived. I seem to remember I saw a social media post from somebody that said that one of their big McDonald's places, it was one of those special McDonald's places that had like a play place that was, actually it wasn't even a play place. The entirety of the restaurant was designed to look sort of like African safari-esque. So, you know, they had like giraffes and all of these animals and stuff, and it was like really cool from a sensory standpoint. And then they demolished it and they replaced it with a boring ass brick wall McDonald's. It's just a big box now. We can't have whimsy anymore, apparently. I miss places. They had one at that Miami Subs place I mentioned, and I remember going into areas of it I wasn't supposed to. Oh dear. I miss the playgrounds. Some places around where I live still have some. I was so sad when they took the play place out of my local McDonald's. Room temperature take. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Where else do I want to go here? This has 2 acts, so I want to do that sometime later. How long is Mountaintop Village, I wonder? It's a simple timepiece level. All right, let's go ahead and go for this. Mountaintop Village by Sauce Mama. Special thanks to Bonicle for helping me figure out the cell shading system. Simple, single timepiece level with a bit of aesthetic flair. Enjoy. I have a VR chat world that I like. Is like those play places I play. Tag there all the time. Yeah. I've been in a couple of those types of worlds. Well, we're doing more Alpine Skyline shenanigans. What's with this music? Huh? Okay. I'm just like, why so ominous and sad? Semi-relevant, but I have been really into watching videos of surreal liminal spaces lately. Yeah, those are kind of cool. I've been getting a lot of videos recommended to me for, like, not horror per se, but definitely, like, horror type of videos. Where, like, it's just uncanny, strange circumstances. One of them is, like, you know, liminal space sort of things. Where you're just like, what is this strange place? Or, like, you know, unsolved mysteries and stuff like that. Yeah, indoor pools that go on forever. I've been exploring a bunch of liminal spaces in VR chat. Oh, that's like a gold mine for liminal spaces. Here, I'm going to turn that down just a tiny bit. Play places always look so fun, but also so grotesque because who knows what kind of microorganisms are crawling around in there. Yeah, I can't imagine that the plastic in there was sterile. Let's see, what else is currently sitting around here? I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting very, like, Liminal Core-esque vibes from this space for sure. What the? Oh, hi. Hey, friend. How's it hanging? Ooh. You doing anything or just chilling here? I mean, you're allowed. Come to think of it now, depressingly enough, I actually don't think I remember seeing any outdoor playgrounds as of late either. They actually... Wait, that's actually kind of weird. In order for you to have a playground, you need to have, like, city people to maintain it. And, you know, why maintain... Well, I guess the thought is, like, a lot of kids are hanging out indoors nowadays on their iPads and all that jazz. You know, all that jazz. Which, like, yeah, kind of get that. I definitely think we, you know, as a kid of the 90s who did hang out and play places and hung out in, like, you know, plenty of physical activity sort of places, I am an advocate of the idea that we should give kids, like, spaces to run around and play and, like, scream and do all sorts of crazy crap. Because, like, that is a gigantic portion of childhood. And I guess, like, one of the reasons why I think that's the case, like, why we should do that, is that by the time you hit, like, I mean, even for some people, their mid-20s, you don't have as much energy as you used to. And therefore, you're not going to be able to do all of those fun things that you could have done as a kid. You know? Like, once you reach a certain age, that's it. You're done. You can never do that again. And that's why it's important to, like, encourage kids to do that now, man. Oh, look, another friend. What do you see in the clouds, friend? Look a little bit closer. What do you see, friend? I guess he's still adventuring. As a kid, I was one hell of a menace, according to my mom. I wasn't one of them. I think I was a pretty quiet kid, honestly. Oh dear. That's a little bit of a problem. Also, what is that sound effect? Is that something in the music? Like that weird sort of like brush noise? I'm guessing that's probably in the music. The way the lighting in this mod looks, I almost thought Little Bit was a bird with dark feathers for a second. Birdbee. I don't know. Oh god, now I'm just thinking about like a mix between Birdly and Bitbee, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop. How does one break that?
Ding.
Carefully?
Boom.
Eh. Jesus. He will haunt you. Well, actually, bird. Okay, well, that's the objective. I don't know where the heck I'm going. Stop giving the artists ideas. Well, then, yeah, what? Your guys are not going to have anything to draw if I stop. I'm doing a service here. In school, I was the quiet kid, but with the family, I was very energetic. Well, yeah, because you felt safe and, like, you know, your family wasn't going to judge you in any way, shape, or form. Or if they were, it was going to be really soft and, you know, not really harsh. You could be yourself with them. And that's a great feeling. It sucks to be in a scenario where you feel like you need to put on, like, a specific face. I should know. I go out to places, and I'm just like, hi, I'm normal. I'm not gonna hyperfixate on video games the second you bring them up. I think I talked about this in one of my previous streams. Where I was just like, please be normal, please be normal, please be normal, please be normal. Have you played Banjo-Kazooie? Please be normal. interesting thing to bring up, you know? It's just like, I was a freaking kid of the 90s, and I was an N64 guy. If I were to bring up games like that, they'd just be like, who cares? I'm like, I do. I do. Stop being mean to me. I need to finish my game without getting distracted in the art department, Lamau. In school, I was the kid that apparently was just kind of oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Maddie. Kids and sometimes teachers would bully me. Man. Well, I don't. Squidward! Alright, so I opened up a trail somewhere. I guess right over here.
Clang. Clap. Flop.
Die!
Bap.
Speaking of bullying.
Flop.
Alright. Oh, man. I've talked about it on a couple of streams here. Like, I wasn't a kid that was, like, harshly bullied or anything like that, but I did have a couple of mean kids that were, you know, that they just sort of picked on me a little bit. In hindsight, I think I had it a lot better than some kids.
Click.
Mostly, my coping mechanism was just, like, not giving anybody attention. But what that ends up doing is that, like, basically, it causes you to turn into, like, the school mute, you know?
Clang.
Where, like, okay, so yeah, you're no fun to pick on, but you're also no fun to be around.
Clap.
I remember how once in the 9th grade, my teacher roasted me in front of the whole class, says OSHA. That's garbage. Ew. Awful. That also reminds me of a story that I have. Like, I've told this story before, but I'm sure a lot of you are new, so here we go. I remember one time, like I said, was kind of the moody kid in class. Didn't really talk to a lot of people. Kept to myself. I wore a lot of hoodies because that was what I was comfortable in. You know, I think I had a whole lot of, like, you know, I didn't feel all that great about my body because I was overweight. So I was just like, I was wearing a lot of, like, big baggy clothes to sort of not hide it, but make me feel a little bit better about being it. And I remember one day I was in art class and we were talking about something. I don't remember what the heck it was, but, like, at one point something came up that made the teacher, like, call me out in class. And for some reason he decided to call me the emo kid. And I was like, at the time I was like, I just sort of, like, laughed it off, but, like, internally I was just like, wait, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't call the teacher out, but honestly, in hindsight, I wish I did. I was just been like, what the fuck do you mean by that, dude? Like, I should have called him out on that. I should have said, just been like, no. Fuck you. Don't put that label on me, you asshole. Like, not to say that, like, being emo or, like, you know, being goth or anything like that is inherently bad. Oh, hold on a second.
Bap.
Sorry, where was I? Oh, you're right. Like, not to say that, like, you know, emo was inherently some sort of a... Hey, I caught it. Thank you, Phoenix, for giving me a pie. Anyway, it's not inherently bad to, like, you know, be emotional or be in any particular type of cliques or anything like that. But, like, it's frustrating for somebody else to decide to give that label to you because they're just like, I associate you with these things. Anyway, where am I going? Oh, I'm going here, I guess.
Cling.
Yeah, there you go.
Bap.
Smack.
Flop.
Yeah, why do teachers do that? I don't know. Some teachers just feel like they have to be the funny guy. You know, they have to be the one with the jokes. And this was definitely one of those teachers that was just like, I gotta be hip and, like, happen with the kids. So therefore I need to, like, make quips and stuff like that. even if it's at their freaking expense. It's frustrating. Howdy, Seth. I'm guessing... Where am I going from here? Good question. I'm assuming... Probably have to jump that direction. Hop! Cool. Man, what other stories do I have from my childhood? My mom and I brought one of the puppies to a mini pet mart. The puppy did the cutest thing. She started rubbing all over the bags of birdseed like a cat. Literally like a cat. Oh, it was so adorable. Neither me nor my mom have ever seen a dog do that. That's cute. I remember in one of my classes, I had a friend who was just hyper, and that would cause disturbances during working time. I felt bad when the teacher would get after him, since he didn't mean to be loud. Oh, dude, yeah. I know, my brother is one of those people. I have one brother who is like, he doesn't mean to be loud, but like, he just naturally projects. So like, you'll just be sitting there and just being like, hey, room voice. Bring it down. I'm literally right next to you. And he's just like, sorry, I was excited. I was talking about a thing. I was like, no, it's totally fine. We get it. Yahoo, boy! Oh my god, look at all the pawns! Whoa. Anywho's. Sleep well, Nova. That was a very nice sort of chill map, and I enjoyed it very much. No, I've got one other story that I've got. And let's see, how much time have I got here? It's 9:20. I think I might be able to do one more short map if I can find one. Or I might just finish this off with a little bit of a story time. I don't know. Let me take a gander at these real quick, see if there's any like, ow, thank you. Well, there's this thing called the Sky Rift. Yeah, this is probably short enough. Before I dive in, let's just play this. If I remember the story, then I will tell you after the Sky Rift. Also, this was done by Daytona Can. I probably should have read that. I apologize sincerely. Come to think of it, I'm gonna back to the menu, and I will read it properly. Oh, not okay. Well, I don't know. It's really late. I immediately thought that you were going to sleep, but anyways, let's be kind here. Sky Rift, Deltona Can. This rift will take you to the skies, reach to the top with clouds and hooks while carefully not to fall and also not to get hit by saw blades. This is my entry for the Blue Rift Modding Jam of 2019 from official Hat in Time Community Discord server, and it's also my first mod jam level. Only requires just the hookshot badge. P.S. The reason why it was rushed at the time of release and upload right before the deadline is because my light map takes forever to build until I realized I accidentally checked Enable Image Reflection Shadowing while trying to light this map. It's unchecked now, so sorry about that. Okie dokie. You have a naturally loud voice. I'm really good at doing like projection and stuff like that, which is funny because I was working with somebody that I was working on something that was audio centric, sort of as like an occupational thing. Wait, the light in here is like bright as heck. And they were like, so normally we tell the people here to we tell the people around here to bring their audio levels up to about the 0 mark on this readout. For you, however, we think it's probably a better idea to bring you to like a -5. Because you're really loud. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't mean it.
You realize zipline will lead to that saw over there? If I were you, Mafia would hold on grappling hook and let go to get on that cloud before getting hit by saw. Mafia learned it from this board I found. Mafia been told the board was from a place with lots of ziplines.
So try not to get cut in half, child. Oh, I can't kill him. Unfortunate. Ooh. That time I was late for that teacher's lesson because I had an appointment with an optometrist earlier. I also didn't have my homework done because I simply forgot to do it. When I came to class and told the teacher that I didn't have my homework done, he replied, "Why, you couldn't see the homework in front of you?" Fuck that teacher! Asshole!
Stupid. Clang.
Exactly, he's stupid. Oh, okay, all right. Release to attack. All right, oh, wait. Hold, attack, release. Oh, I see. I got it. Wait. I understand. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, whoa. Yipe. One, well, correction, quite an amount of teachers who didn't care or know much about me having ADHD. Oh, it strolled away. Give me a second. And being on the spectrum would just call me a problem kid or a difficult kid because I would ask a lot of questions, and actually would struggle with subjects that I didn't really enjoy. Also, had a slight learning disability, so that was fun to have too. Ew, that's terrible. Yeah, exactly, Osha. Yeah, you're like, yeah, right. Inside, you're like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Oh, you're a VA in an upcoming Roblox game. Nice.
Clang.
Okay, I think what they want me to do here is... Oh, fuck. All right. Do I need to jump on, like, a cloud or something? It's kind of difficult to see in here. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Like, it's super bright in this level, not gonna lie.
Ring. Clown.
Wah. This is advanced stuff. No, that all reminded me of this one particular story. Somebody that I know who has, like, special needs and stuff like that, they went to kindergarten in this one person's class, and were not a gigantic... First of all, they said, like, they really didn't like that person's class at all, and it basically made their kindergarten years, like, a mess. I think it was kindergarten. Oh, actually, wait, no. I think they said it was, like, second grade, yeah. It was second grade, and they, you know, they had special needs and things like that. Not to, like, a ridiculous extent, but, like, enough that they had issues when it came to sensory problems, and also, like, I don't know, coping skills weren't quite there, so they had some issues there. And, they ended up, like, you know, they spent the entire year with this one teacher that was an absolute frickin' hobgoblin. And, like, really were, like, they treated them like complete scum, basically. Not because, like, they were... Did I just hear a Wilhelm? Anyway. It wasn't because this teacher was actively, like, you know, trying to, like, sabotage them or anything like that. It was strictly because the teacher was just really bad at her job. You know, it's one of those teachers that's just like, I'm gonna be a scumbag teacher to, like, you know, a bunch of 8-year-olds for no other reason that, like, I got nothing else going on in my life. Oh, I did it. Holy shit. That worked out. I'll finish up this story after this. That was fun, Deltona. I like that. Anyway, 2019. Yeah, right. Good lord. And that map feels so fresh and new to me. Dalton! Devin chat spotted. How's it going? Yeah, if I had to put on my critical pants, really bright and difficult to see. But aside from that, fun. I liked it. Also, like, it was really exhilarating. That was the one thing that I really liked about it. Like, really fast forward motion that was really fun. Anyway, to finish up my story that I was saying while we were in there, again, scumbag second grade teacher for this one guy that I know who was like special needs, and in general, she just kind of treated all the kids like scum, but like in particular, it came out the worst in this guy who, like, you know, he acted out a heck of a lot when it came to her being a complete like asshole to people. Basically, he's one of those kids that like he didn't just like sit down and deal with her teasings and stuff like that. Like he was very much like vocal and very angry and frustrated with her and all that jazz, and like I think that was where a lot of the acting out actually came from. But he spent the entirety of that year like just kind of miserable in that class. And then later on in life, he was having a chat with his mom, and his mom, like, he had like a little sister who was going to be going into second grade sometime within like the near future, after like he had left that class. And his mom was going into like a parent-teacher conference to have a discussion with like who was going to be their next teachers and all that jazz. And she discovered that apparently that exact same teacher, the scumbag second grade teacher, was going to be her daughter's teacher for the next year. Now, also, one other thing that I forgot to mention. At the final parent-teacher conference that they ended up going to, the mom went and like had a conversation with that particular teacher at the end of the year. And this teacher had the fucking brass cojones to look at this mother straight in the eye and told her point blank, "Your son scares me." There were some other words involved with that, but I think the primary words there are, "Your son scares me." Holy shit. So then, the following year, the school board was telling the mom that, like, hey, your daughter is going to end up in, you know, the class with this particular teacher. And the mom was like, fuck no, she's not. Spoilers, the daughter in question actually also seemed to have some interesting neurospicy things that were going on. And so she knew for a fact that, like, if she allowed her daughter to end up in the exact same class, oh, she was not going to handle it very well. The daughter would have just as miserable of a time in second grade. So, yeah, the mom put the kibosh on that right away and was just like, you're not putting my child in that classroom. Fuck you. No. You pick a different classroom. And yeah, she let her disdain known. And what's funny is that, like, I actually didn't know about, actually, like, so the guy didn't know anything about this whatsoever, until, like, a little bit later on when he talked to his mom, and he was just like, yeah, your sister was going to be in the exact same classroom, and, yeah, this teacher was, like, fucking terrible to you, and said bad things about you. And the dude was like, apparently after, like, the class was over, like, the kid actually did interact with that teacher, like, several times after that, like, up to, like, third grade and fourth grade, and had no idea that the second grade teacher was such a complete dickhead to him. What the hell, man? Oh, man. It makes me happy that I actually grew up in a relatively, like, normal and relaxed sort of school experience. Like, my school experience wasn't great, but it was better than that. Like, I count my blessings every day, and I'm just like, oh, thank God I didn't end up in situations like that. Because that would suck. Hold on a second. You're having conversations about something else in the chat while I'm talking. Yesterday, someone at school flushed their underwear down the toilet and clogged it. Why? I mean, I guess it's kids. I don't know what I'm expecting. Let's be real, like, I have seen news stories about kids that have done terrible things in the art of trolling the ever-loving hell out of their school, including stealing an entire toilet. That has happened. Or was it a sink? They stole some sort of, like, large object from the bathroom that was fixed to the wall. I know that for a fact. So many questions. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing for you. So I know that there's a lot of other mods that I would like to get to. However, I do see that, like, most of these mods, in my opinion, from what I remember, I think they're relatively long. Especially, like, let me see. Like, I'd like to do the Rusty Bucket Bay one at some point because, holy shit, Banjo-Kazooie. However, that's, like, 2 acts, and I think I'm going to hold off on that until a little bit later. And there's one map that I just recently picked up that's, like, ridiculously long. Like, they advertised that it's an entire, like, 1 to 2 hours. And knowing me and my skill set, it will probably take the entirety of that 2 hours. So, I think I'm going to hold off on doing any more Hat in Time maps until we come back next week. I think that's a pretty good idea. Phoenix says, I don't know who or why they did that, but the boys' bathroom was shut down half the day. Again, no reason. You don't need to have a reason when you're a kid. You're just like, you know what? I hate this place, and I want to troll the ever-loving heck out of it. So I'm going to take my my freaking, like, underwear and shove it into the toilet. At least, I hope that they weren't one of those kids that had, like, their name on their underwear. Because that's an immediate dead giveaway. Someone once broke a sink off of the wall at my school, like, literally shattered it. Your school has got some problems. Azure says, I'm gonna go annoy my co-dev. Do it! Poke them. Poke them. Plenty aware of one group in a college that put shaving cream, wait a minute. Shaving cream butt prints on the windows of their campus, but I'd argue that takes the What? Holy shit. Well, one of them is, like, property damage. The other one is a potential, like, felony. Or, like, you know, you could be labeled as an offender for the rest of your life if you get caught doing that. What the heck, man? You guys' school activities are wild. Alrighty, anyway, I think we're going to call it a day for this stream. But it's been incredibly fun. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Before we finish up, I am going to check real... Oh, wait a minute. I'm a goofy goober. We're not quite done. I need to go to the magma, and I need to see what you guys have been drawing. I'm a dumb. Hold on a sec. Let's open it up and take a look, shall we? Let's see. Okay, so this is the page that we were on previously. What we got here? Oh, I see a Frank. A very pouty-looking Frank.
What? He's a baby.
Oh, hello. What? I see. Here's some work from Muffin. Ew. Yay. Oh, wait. Who this? Is you Muffin? Was this you, Muffin? The perspective on this is adorable. I love him. I want to give him pets. Oh, yeah. He's a bitty kid, too. Yay. Oh, good. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciated. Great. That's in my head now. Ugh. I feel that. No problem. Free of charge. Appreciate it. Oh, we got some Roblox stuff going on here. Neato. Ooh. I don't know a heck of a lot about Roblox, but I appreciate the ever-loving heck out of the art. Alright. I got one more page here. Please load. There we go. Yeah, it appears OSHA has come back to draw one more thing. And it's this goofy goober. What? OSHA, you draw me with one tooth all the time, and I don't know why you do that, but I appreciate it. I like it very much. I love drawing Bibby like that. Oh, Azure says any Roblox stuff is me. Very nice. Okay. Very nervous. Awesome. The other teeth were taken. Who took and sold my teeth on the black market? I can't regrow those. No teeth for Bitby, only one. Jesus. Y'all are ravenous. You need to stop taking, like, you know, parts off of me. Snap, why didn't you stop them? It's not funny. God damn it. Okay. One more pot shot before I leave the screen. I see how it is. You look adorable with one tooth. Yeah, in like a weird babby way. During the fade. Nice timing, buddy. Anyway. Before we finish up, let me go and see if there's anybody that I could possibly raid, because there are a lot of people in this chat here. By the way, holy crap, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. I appreciate it so freaking much. Duck. Duck has hit me. Anyway, my stream schedules are Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And at the moment, I'm playing Hat in Times on Wednesdays, so if you want to see a little bit more Hat in Time, come on down here and watch the fun and amusement and the bewilderment and the confusion. That's happening on Wednesdays. Saturdays, I'm currently playing through Silksong and trying desperately to make my way through challenges that are way too freaking difficult for me. But I will try. On Sundays, I tend to do casual streams where I just sit down and have conversations with the chat. You know, just sort of like vibing, essentially. So, like, you know, if you're liking the just the talky interaction sort of stuff, you can get a heck of a lot more of that on Sunday. And also, I tend to open up the chat room to random people that want to hop into a voice call. So, you know, if you want a little bit of me bantering back and forth with people that are also in a voice call, that happens on Sunday. One more thing that I want to talk about, though, and that is, I talked about it briefly while we were doing the live stream here, but I am also starting up some movie nights over on my Discord. If you want to get a link to that, you can type in !Discord into the chat right now, and you will you'll get a link over there. I'm doing movie nights, and specifically, I have decided to start an entire movie night marathon of watching the entirety of Gravity Falls. We're watching the whole thing from start to finish, starting on Friday at 7 o'clock. So if that sounds like that's up your alley, and if you want to join in on the marathon, hop on over to the Discord. I also have some other stuff that I've got planned for the movie nights as well. Like I mentioned, I've been collecting a whole bunch of my childhood films that I've just had sitting in like a box somewhere in like DVD and Blu-ray format. Also, there's some childhood films that I didn't actually own in DVD or Blu-ray format that I'm going and picking up. And those should be arriving sometime very soon, and I'm excited. Lord is currently talking about that toilet and talking about, I wonder where it is now. Good freaking question. Maddie says, I'm definitely going to try to join the Gravity Falls binge. Oh boy. Should be interesting because I have actually, aside from episodes 1 through 4, I have not seen Gravity Falls. So this is going to be kind of a brand new experience for me as well. And also, Zcil will finally be able to like actively talk about Gravity Falls without spoiling any of it to me. Which I think that's been a major like point of contention for them, just being like, I want to talk about Gravity Falls, and you haven't seen it yet. I don't want to spoil things. Watch Gravity Falls, Bit. Watch Gravity Falls, damn it. Okay, all right, I'll do the thing. So excited for that, you have no idea, says Zcil. Oh, by the way, I hate to. Oh, who am I kidding? I love to call you out on this. I put out a little bit of a poll to be like, hey, what days do you guys want to see Gravity Falls on? I'll give you 3 days specifically. Vote on which one works best for you. Z-Cell voted for all 3 of the individual days, basically saying I'm good for any of them. I love that because I don't think anybody else did that. And Z-Cell is just like, I don't care what day it is, I will make room in my schedule for it. I'm watching Gravity Falls with you. I love that. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do? This is a little bit of a this is a little bit of a Raid 2 Electric Boogaloo situation. But there's somebody that goes by the name of Bogwater, and they are a streamer that, like, they're basically a talking sock puppet, and they are currently coding a game in 5 days. And at the moment, they're currently doing art assets for it. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to raid us out to Bogwater. We gonna stream them again? Oh, yeah. Yep. A second raid has hit the Bogwater. Which is funny because, like, they just had their first raid. We're gonna hit them with a second one. So let's do it. I'm gonna type in raid, and then I'm gonna type in Bogwater. There we go. All right. Phoenix says I have a Gravity Falls OC and a Human Bill Cipher design. Very interesting. Alrighty then. I'm going to go ahead and press go on... Oh, wait. It's Bogwaters. Whoopsies. That would have been bad. Anyway. I'm raiding out to Bogwaters, and I am ending this stream here. Aw, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bogwaters' raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. God damn it! I refuse! That's frustrating. Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do then? Here. I'm going to copy and paste their Twitch. There we go. If you want to go and raid, let's call this like a janky sort of raid. Without, like, the actual raid mechanic. There we go. Go raid them. I will join you guys very soon here. Anyways, that'll do it for the stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. See you next time.